What's up, y'all? Welcome back to 62 Beer Reviews. Today is day 10, the 12 beers of Christmas this year on the channel. We're checking out another local beer in Nashville. It's from Nashville Brewing Company. This is their Holiday Bock. Another Bock. The last local one that we did was a Bock as well. Very much enjoyed that one. This one I have never had before, but it sounds very good because this is essentially Nashville Brewing's Bock style beer brewed with spices. So 6.2% ABV. Not too much information on the bottle, so if I find anything else, I'll put in the description. As always, see, best before date is printed on the shoulder of the bottle, and I am not seeing a date. Is what it is. I'm assuming this is somewhat fresh within the last month. If I had to guess, some of these local beers, they tend to brew them a little fresher, closer to the holidays. So, love the label art, kind of the like Rudolph thing going on there with the label. Really, really enjoy that. Even up here, they went all out. Love it. Love the detailing on the bottles. So, I think this is our first beer we are reviewing from Nashville Brewing. Brewery that I need to review more of because I enjoy their beer. So they, if you're in Nashville, if you happen to watch this and be like, oh, I'm gonna visit Nashville and check out some Nashville Brewing. They brew all of their beer at Blackstone. So you can go to Blackstone, you can get Blackstone beer as well as um, Nashville Brewing's beers. I think essentially Nashville Brewing is they do a bunch of lagers. I think only lagers. In the Blackstone, you're going to get a little bit more variety of styles. So this beer looks nice. It's got that just like classic um, Bock style, like traditional Bock style look to it. Very malty, almost like a lighter version of like. First thing that comes to my head, Sierra Nevada Celebration this time of year, but a good 2 fingers of just really nice, creamy, frothy, off-white, nearing like khaki colored head. Really nice head retention too. Nice carbonation in the glass. It's got a little bit of an unfiltered look to it, but for the most part, it's pretty clear. That beer looks really nice. So check out the aroma. Right off the rip. Very, very malty, which is what the style is. Yeah, very bready, malty, a little hint of um, like brown sugar, caramel, hint of dark fruit, a little bit of like a subtle German noble hop, like floral note. I'm not getting too many spices on the aroma. Yeah, really not too much when it comes to the spices. I'm okay with that. And we'll see. Hopefully, it comes through a little bit more in the taste. But based off what they're saying, this beer is, at least on the aroma, this just smells like straight up traditional Bock to me. So we'll see how it tastes. Cheers, y'all. Happy holidays. Okay. What's nice though, it's not overly spiced, but there's definitely first thing I think of ginger. That's the first spice that I get. A little hint of cinnamon. Yeah, nice subtle dark fruit notes. Definitely caramel, just like super dark brown bread. This is really nice. Mm, I love that. Just a touch of ginger. So if you're kind of sensitive to spices, I think you'd still enjoy this beer. Really just nice warming while still being somewhat like light bodied, like medium light bodied. but also like creamy at the same time. Nice carbonation, really drinkable. I love that like a little bit of like touch of like it's like a caramel drizzled biscuits kind of thing hanging around on the palate. Really nice. I don't know how often I've said this when it comes to like a beer review, but I get a little touch of like an apple cinnamon, like yeah, like a cinnamon apple, almost like a cider almost, which I honestly I really enjoy. I think that like touch of caramel is mixing in with the spices in there, and just the box style it tends to be a little fruitier, kind of maybe throwing off a little apple to me. I don't know. Really nice though. I really enjoy this. I love how it's not overly done, overly spiced. It's not too sweet. It stays that true to that traditional Bock flavor. This is really nice. Nashville Brewing, man. I'm telling y'all, I know. I shame on me for this being my first beer review from them. Coming up on what 3 years next year reviewing beers. This is my first one from them, local to me. I need to review more of their beer because when it comes to lagers, they do some really, really awesome stuff. This beer is really nice. So I think that's all I got, y'all. Holiday Bock. If you're in Nashville, check it out. I'm assuming this doesn't stay around too long. And I'm gonna point this out because this is crazy. Just seeing this on the label, which maybe y'all saw it if you watched this review. 1859, Nashville Brewing Company established. Crazy. I need to look more into that history. I want to say I think I've heard about them being something about it. I don't know. Crazy. 1859 Nashville Brewing Company. That is unreal. Awesome. So, if anybody's happen to have this one, please let me know down in the comments. If not, I highly recommend it. If you like the box style, if you're in Nashville, like I said, go to Blackstone, check out some Nashville Brewing, get some Black Bell from Blackstone. Barrel aged beers while you're there too. Awesome spot, just outside in West Nashville. So, again, if anybody's had this, let me know. Happy holidays to y'all. I'll see you around for day 11. Cheers.